Oops, I accidentally paused the music as I sat down. Well, hello, and I'm back. Welcome. Didn't mean to stop the music. If you were jamming, sorry about that. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. Okay, hopefully that fixed the volume. Cool. Damn, there's a delay and a half. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I think there might be music built in. Let's see if that plays. Not all players have loaded the audio clip. I'm the only player, sir. Oop. Well, this is more fitting for the vibe. Hold on. More of a no copyright, no ads. Fantasy vibe. Let's see. Nope. Too much wins. There's also a specific musician that's like that makes DMCA free music. You just gotta credit them. Hold on, let's see if I can find them. RPG music maker Travis Savoy. I think I'm pronouncing that right. 10 out of 10. I'm not charging for this stream. It's free. I don't have AdSense. I recommend go checking them out. I'm not sponsored in any way. They just they make free D&D music for like different settings and stuff, and I'm about to play their like playlist. Let's see if I can get a longer song. This is fitting after Elden Ring. Let me turn it up. This is one dude. He made this entire like orchestrated piece. Which it does sound like an Elden Ring song, so turn it down just a tad. Okay. So let's talk about the stream, huh? So as you can see, this is an Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring. I had a blast playing it, and this Souls series holds a near and dear spot in my heart. I don't know. It's great. I love the Souls series, but I also love a lot of other fantasy things like Dungeons and Dragons, which I've played on stream before, but I privated the video just because I wasn't sure if I want to make a series out of that. But I have since then made my own mod I had a mod back then, but I made a couple of new ones, and they are, I'm gonna turn the volume down. You can actually see me do it now because I'm streaming my screen. But yeah, I made all these in Blender, and the problem, this is gonna be my goal for today, right? Because this is a not planned stream. Really, like I didn't really have anything prepped like I normally do, but I think if I click F8 and click on them, yeah, when they're scaled for like the grid, they're not actually 1-to-1. Like if I fill these in as 1, that's the actual size that I modeled it. originally. And the Blender grid is about the same size as this grid. Right? So I have a lot of work to do. I've already went ahead and scaled all of these things. Hold on, actually. There we go. Oh, control. In Blender. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Okay, hold on. I gotta do it to both of these and that. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. But yeah, first, you're the best. I didn't even realize this was just said. Anyway. Hello. Everyone who's here. I don't know if the numbers are going up. It seems like my views are going up, but I'm not sure if it's like the same people tuning back in because it disconnects. But yeah, anyway. That pretty much summarizes it. Now I'm trying to get these to be the same size like they are right now. Right, like this. Except I want it to say 1 here instead of 6. So. One down. How do we do that? Well, first I have to export these individually. So that's going to be a process, right? I already fixed the UV mapping on them and everything. So I have to export these babies that I 3D modeled very simply with just like the extrude tool. You like highlight a face and press E. You can kind of, and then hold Alt. You just kind of move it in that direction that you've extruded it. This is Control Z a couple times just to undo that. But yeah, essentially doing that and a couple of other tips and tricks that I've learned on YouTube videos. I modeled these slowly. It took a couple months, honestly, but that was like doing it as like a hobby thing. I'm not getting paid for this. It's just for fun so that I can finally have a bunch of models I could use infinitely when playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I showed them for free for everyone to use. It's a tabletop simulator, as you can see up here. I don't know if it shows on stream, but yeah, this is tabletop sim for anyone who does not recognize it. So yeah, I'm trying to make my mod. This is my mod. Here's me on Steam. Yeah, you see I got 200 unique visitors and almost 200 subscribers. Feels pretty good. Not many favorites, but you know, can't blame them. It's not the best of the best. That's why I'm working on it. So, my goal is to not just update the models for this one, but just like get them scaled, maybe even half of them, because there's like 80 something pieces. So it's gonna take a bit, but who knows, if I get a good flow going, I might be able to do it. So the thing is, they have to be in selection to world origin. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, wait. Selection to cursor to selected. Nope. Cursor to grid. Alright, there it is. Cursor to... Okay. Cursor to world origin. Selection to cursor. So essentially that. And then I need to delete all but one, and then export them one at a time. But there's an easier way to do it that I've learned. But that's like essentially what needs to happen. Anyway, so what you do is you send it to the middle, and then I have a export keybind. And then you selection only. But the thing is, when you click on that, it deselects the thing. So I have to like keep remembering to not worry about it until I just send it there, click export, do the whole thing, and then bam. So I have to like get the workflow. But Hopefully I can. I did it a couple times. That's how I did it originally. And then you just reverse it, do the next one. Reverse it, do the next one. Stuff like that. I wish it was that fast, but you do that, then you export, selection only. Don't know why it doesn't save it, then you click. So yeah. I need to do that for all of these, but as you can see now, they're the size of the grid. They are gritty, as some of the youngins say. I still am not entirely sure what the fuck that means, but you know. Anyway. You'd look me up on everything but TikTok. I'm an old man. I'm an old slime. Anywho. I take care of my 5-year-old nephew. That should age me with that description. I just realized these are messed up. I mean, I guess you could be any age with a 5-year-old nephew, but I'm like responsible enough to be the one that takes care of him for a while. You know. Anyway, I love my fam. They're the best. Shout out to my nephew. He busted in on one of my streams, so if you guys have been watching for a while, you might have heard him kick open the door at some point. But yeah, I call him Tiny. Until he eventually grows taller than me. So, that is the off the scuff. I'm just gonna be rambling about stuff while I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. So I kind of want to do it in order, but I also want to rename these models, right? See how it's like Cube 5 and stuff in Blender, so that when I export them, they have proper names here, right? Because like if I look it up, they actually, I think I named them in here, if I remember. Cloud Manager? Yeah, large door, medium door, half wall, large curved. I name them when I export them. That's what it is. Okay. So I don't really have to worry about that. I think that's why I've just left it alone for now. It's all like a bunch of cube 2s and cube. Where was that? I just saw like a really high one. Cube 61? The highest I see there? Nuts. Okay. Just to, like, it's gonna take a bit, but I'm gonna do it in sections, like floorboards, then connector pieces, like corners. There we go. And then curved walls and normal walls, ramps and stairs. I think that's how I did it before, so it should just have like a organization method. Just keep it consistent. I'm gonna have to do some file work as well, so I'm gonna drag that over to my second monitor. Just making sure it doesn't show up. Anyway. Also kind of want to explain my process while I'm doing this, just in case maybe someone tuning in has no idea how video games are made or anything, and they're like, oh wow, this is how things are made. Like, this is essentially the same in any video game. Unity is what this runs on, I believe, and you can just like, I've worked with Unity before. It's super simple, and Unreal. I helped someone with like modular coding, like the node coding in Unreal, but I learned C# and started Unity myself. That was like separate. So both fun, both separate projects. I respect both game engines, but it's essentially the same no matter what you're doing. You make a 3D model, you export it as a certain file that the engine that you're using reads, and then you kind of do this same thing that you see here. There's a model and mesh, which is the which is just this, right? The 3D model, and then the mesh is like the collider, or no, the bump and the normal are also pretty important. And there's diffuse and image. These are kind of like textures, but then there's actually a collider box. So these kind of show up based on UV mapping, not to be confused, but it's also based on this hitbox, right? I'm in UV edit mode right now. So if I go to layout, right? Actually, I'll do an example. Or let's go to UV. Let's pick a wall. Right, let's do this. So this texture on the left isn't the texture that I'm clearly using for these. It's like a different material, right? But if I move the thing around, you get to a different part of the picture. And it loops is the important thing. So you can go off the picture if you want to put a couple of different things, and or have a bunch of, if you want to program it very complex, you can have it like half of the object is read on a different file. I don't know how to do that, but I've seen that shit. If you need like pieces, because you can cut it up into different segments like this, right? Even though these are two different pieces, you have them all, both on the same normal map. It's just like a generic one based on the size. That's what the highlight is. So yeah, hope that wasn't too confusing, but like all images in games are this. It's just a texture, and then if it has a UV map to show its depth, that's why it looks shiny, and it has like ridges in some of the in some of the wooden planks. I'm trying to get a good camera angle of it. Hold on, I'm like way over here. Okay. You can kind of see it. The better thing is the okay, so yeah, you can kind of see like the rough texture. You can see right here really the shadow cast, right? But of course it's just this. It's just a 2D model, or not 2D. It's just like a very simple 2D plane that it's projected onto. 1, 2, 3 points. Normal triangle, nothing complex in terms of the mesh and model, but the texture is drawn well, and it has a UV map that tells it the light has depth. I don't know. So that's how all video games do it, though. That's why I said I would describe that in detail. That's just valuable information to know. That's a clipping texture, like that's a plate. Like you could just tell. That's what clipping looks like in a 3D model. Whenever you see things like blinking like that from different angles, your camera's trying to load it, and whichever one it stops on is just whichever reaches first. So it's just really dependent on your computer's graphics card. But it'll always look like that and do the same thing. But you see there's like a plate underneath this one. I'm just moving one panel and shifting it, but here I'll do that. See? It may be a little less confusing. But yeah, you recognize a lot of glitches across all video games. That's how I'm kind of like universally okay. I'm not gonna say good, but I can play most video games. I won't say I can play them well, but I can get into them just because I can understand how like interfaces are put up, and that's different from like 3D models and colliders and stuff, and physics are programmed in, so there could be none, and this could just be essentially a 3D picture in the game because there's no physics to it. So, which is what this game does. It like gives everything physics. The tabletop simulator, which is why I play on this and not a 3D model thing. Also, this is easier to play, of course, ease of access. So yeah, it's great. You also, when you create the glitch and you're trying to solve it, that's another way you learn. You're like, okay, this is a problem I want to solve now. How do I fix this shit? So, kind of crazy. You become more forgiving with the video game glitches and stuff as well, because you're like, they probably just missed it. It's just a corner that you have to like, you can't turn every camera and turn to every camera angle across every 3D model that you make. That's pretty crazy quality assurance. So there might be 1 or 2 textures you fuck up, let's be real. But I feel like I did pretty good here. You just keep going back and touching it up, then you get something that's okay, and then you get something that's pretty good, like that. You can really see the like depth in there, right? Is this like widens, like I can block that light with the brick, essentially. Even you can barely see the light now, even though when you move over here, it's very clearly like lit up in this area. There we go. Camera angles as well, they change the light. That one was very obvious. So anyhow, little video game tutorial, why I'm doing this and all the stuff I learned just from making video game stuff. I've made like one demo myself. I haven't made a video game, but making mods, you learn how video games are made. That's a cool thing. Depending on how in-depth you want to get with your own mod. I haven't coded stuff into this one, but I had to 3D model stuff for my demo, which was, you know how it is. So yeah, we'll get started now. I have to make a folder on the other screen. You're just gonna have to watch this. I'll give you something cooler to look at. Bam. You can count them. Hold on. Put some pictures and videos. Let's go desktop. Tile set. I know maybe my family will watch this. I know they don't play much video games, so maybe that they actually lesson will teach someone something. I don't know. I just realized I'm like, huh, there are people who watch me that probably don't play a lot of video games. Like I know one or two. So that's cool. Some of my streams, also thank you guys so much if you've been sharing it or something. Some of my streams have like 99 views, dude. I don't even know how that happened. I mean, people just want to watch me get slapped by the Elden Ring bosses, which I understand. It's entertaining, it's super fun. The more you watch and consume, see other people playing it, it's cool. You know, it's content you enjoy. But yeah, making a folder still. I'm just finding a good place for it. Modular export. I spelled that wrong. I don't know, I'm too dumb to fix it right now. There we go. Okay. You probably see it a ton. Actually, I wonder if this might help. Probably won't, but you never know. We'll start with this. Selection on scale 1 to 1. I wonder if I wonder how it's gonna export. This is the test. A good test. Path mode auto. Where is it? Is it in D&D or in... Oh, it's in D&D minis. D&D and then D&D minis. Okay. Have a better place for that, definitely. Modular terrain. Small tile. Let's check it out. Okay. We go back to desktop. Bam, bam. Also, 3D prints. I might show you something pretty cool. If this works. If this works first try, I'm gonna pull up something cool. Yep, cloud it so other people can see it. Well, let's go. I wonder why it's taking so long. It's probably because it's uploading to the cloud while I'm streaming, so it's like snail pace, if it's even moving at all. URL custom model. Excuse me. What kind of file did I export it as? OBJ. It should work. Huh. Well, it didn't work first try. That's a rip. So cancel that. I'll delete this. Back to that. Yeah. Path. Yep, auto forward. Geometry is fine. What the hell? Material groups. There you go. Hopefully that hopefully that works. Like one little box that I didn't check. Please. I don't think it's gonna work. Normally it's so fast, so if it's loading like this, I don't think it's gonna work. It says as an OBJ. I exported as an OBJ. I don't think it's triangulated. Give me a second. It is. Also, that shouldn't matter. It actually shouldn't matter. If it's not triangulated, it'll just glitch out. It'll still upload. I've experienced that before. It might be copy path, copy the file destination path to subdirectory. That might actually be a difference. Copy over that. Wait. Not looking too good. That's a no. Normally it's like 1.5 circles, if anything. Look up the error. I just have to type like fucking lightning. But, oh, I have it in the chat. Hold on. Mod making. Custom? model. Local. Import. Okay, so local worked. Also, it's small as... I have an idea. Alright, so that's about perfect. What's the multiplier on these? 2.0. Okay. Oh wait. No, then they're perfect. They're perfect because I have the grid scaled up. The grid is wrong. I changed it in Yep. I changed it in the game. There we go. So it did work. But did it? Yeah, flipping it over straightens it out, so also puts it like towards the center of the tile. That's pretty good. Looks good. So all of these are too big. They need to be essentially half the size of all of this. Okay. Noted. Now to find out why it won't upload to the cloud. Okay, what the... Well, excuse me, princess. Oh, wow. It should disconnected me. I'm gonna disconnect and relaunch just because maybe Steam's being weird. Also 500 hours. D&Ds take a long time, let me tell you. Yikes. 3% of people have this achievement. 200 hours. How many copies sold? Tabletop simulator. I want the total stats of all of the people who own it. God damn it. Thank God for autosaves. Okay. And now a new method. Take that. Okay. Import. Custom. Sure, there's a faster way, but I don't know it. Custom. Don't really need the collider. That was instant, bro. Okay. Looks pretty good. Let me get out one of the menus. What's your scaling? Go 1 to 1. 1. See? If you were like building a dungeon tile by tile, you could use the small ones, but you have way more options. This is just kind of like if you have a corner you need to fill in or something, you need to make a tight walkway. So yeah. Now there's scale. That's a Hero Forge character. So if you like buy Hero Forge characters, my thing should scale for them. Because they imported Tabletop Simulator. Nice. Okay. Gonna delete that one. As I clone them, I'm gonna delete them. I'm gonna open a notepad, copy and paste. I just thought of the faster way to do this thing. Go to Google Drives. Did I just pause the music? Okay, no. It was just transitioning. You go boom, 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 boom. And we're good. It's actually all we need to copy and paste. We can also try to do the export. Let's just, yep, warp it back. Not small tile, what is this? Small curved or round tile. It's a rounded edge, you can make circles with it. Make sure it's selected. Bam. And this one I think was a concave tile. This is the fun part of the stream, when I'm doing the actual work of the mod. Shout out to everyone who's still here, hanging out. You just keep it open and you just you go get a snack or something. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for tuning in and just hanging out with me while I do this tedious work. It's worth it, in my opinion, because it's like contributing to the D&D community. There are so many free 3D models that I use in my D&D sessions. Hold on, there's some like water spilling. That some guy just like painstakingly made for everyone for free. So, and I use them for a long time, and I use a lot. I still use them, even though I have like a shit ton of Hero Forge characters. I still use all those free like 1,000 mod minis. I forget what they're called. Yeah, just like 3D models. There you go. I'm like 3D modeling. I'm like, what's it called? I have a McFlurry in my hands. The only thing I can think of is I want to take a bite of this ice cream. All right. Small right tile, as in a right angle. I had a naming convention for all these. I'm also adding a new triangle piece that completes this set. So hopefully their hitboxes aren't messed up. Should be good. But yeah, this one I thought was gonna act like this one, but it did not. I didn't math it out correctly. It should like go right here, but it's like this one. Anyway, we're on this one. Before we get distracted, up, cursor to world origin, selection to cursor. This one is a small triangle tile. Such a creative naming convention, right? It's because this is what it comes up as when you import it into, what's it called? Tabletop Simulator. So whenever you can like default the names to these things, or it'll show up in their cloud as that. So when they're going through their like menus, like trying to import it or find a specific item they need, it'll say that. Here, I'll show you an example of the one that sucks. Mine, no, large tile, right? .obj, that's mine. But there's one where I like the mod, don't need that, but the naming convention is all of the imports, not that. Some of the names are ridiculous because they're the video game files that they like ripped from Skyrim and stuff, and so they just have that video game file name, which is, it's fine, but like so, some of them are worse. They're just like numbers, just, you know, or all of the same thing. So I'm just trying to avoid that, like the cube thing, like this. If it was all white like that, all white, yeah, if it was all white, but you also didn't know, like if this one was large, this one was medium, and this one was small, or if this one's half and this one's not half, right? See, it's like it would just say cube.4 obj or whatever I name it right now. So sometimes naming conventions are important, but inside Blender, not so much. Exporting from Blender, yes. Small triangle, small semi-triangle is what I'll call this, because it will be part of the triangle set. Bam bam. And I would call it a sub-triangle, I guess. It's just another right angle, but I'm not sure. I feel like semi-triangle is a good one. Or a demi-triangle. Ah? Alright. This one's acute. Small acute tile. I didn't export it. I hope I exported the last one. Where was it? Small semi-triangle. Okay. And this one. This, when you've already exported it, you can just kind of overwrite it like that. Cool. Yeah. Acute, or no, this is concave tile. I guess I could call it like a crescent tile. Let me make sure I'm not dumb. I'll do it on stream so you guys can see how dumb I am. Concave. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I'd Google a word that you kind of know the spelling to. You knew it, but you also were like, I forgot. To be honest, I worked from 4 in the morning at Petco today. Oh, I said the name. I said, yeah, I've been working. It was a shift and a half. It was pretty chill, but it was long. So now my brain's kind of fried. I just want to do the generic work of just like exporting these files. medium tile. Medium round tile. Also, if I just copy that, bam, double click on it, bam, 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 medium triangle. Bam. Medium semi-triangle. Click like a bunch of times till it's highlighted. Alright. Medium right tile. I typed it. It do be like that sometimes. Wait, where the hell is this one? Yeah. Bam, bam. I think, hold on. You like hold control? No. Shift or S, control, shift. Oh. Shift X, shift Y. Okay. Shift Z is we do two, double the size. Oh, but now I have to hold on. Troubleshooting. This is the one part I don't like too much. Also, good thing I noticed that. You gotta go down into the microscopic, the fucking subatomic zone. To the point where you're not even like locking on the grid anymore. Okay, looks good. Actually, looks a bit too big. So hold on. You never know. It needs to just barely miss this gray line here. Just barely. Bam. Okay. How does he know? It's the way that the green line intersects. It's a whole process. Also, where the did the music go? Damn, that was 45 minutes already. Well. I don't think I exported this one yet. Small concave, medium concave. Oh, did the thing. Okay. Medium acute. Bam. Oh shit. Where's the I see. Huh. Bam, bam. You drag this over, you move the cursor to that, you click on this so that it's the one highlighted, and then you set the origin to the 3D cursor so that it is matched up with the other modular terrain when it spawns in. So now we move the cursor back, the world origin, bam, bam, export that again. Damn. Large. And in charge. Round tile. Go round tile, bam. Bam. We kind of have a workflow going. I mean, this isn't what a workflow. We're kind of in the flow. We're doing the thing. But this is a right. Large right. You just press enter so I don't have to click and risk it. Large triangle. Large semi-triangle. Large acute tile. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough, right? Large concave tile. I believe that's what it was. Bam. Baba booey. And that is all of the floor tiles done. So let's check the progress here. Build the load model. I forgot you were doing that, so don't blame yourself. We are going with medium tile. Huh. Update. Why? One, two, three. Because I knew it was overscaled. Let's check it now. The collider is the other collider. There you go. Now it matches up. What the hell? It's just a ghost zone. You can't drop it right here for some reason. I don't know why it's like that. See that? Ew. What the? What? I've never seen that before in my life. What the? Okay. Well, if it works, it works. It really does not want to place right there. I don't know why. It's like magnetic, but it's not. No, it's just a grid. Okay. Dope. So I can actually grab all of these and hit him with a 1 by 1 by 1. I know that's gonna shrink them way down, but it should help. Now I'll be able to actually export them and they'll pop up to the right size. I don't have to worry about that thing. Mod making. Oh, and we can export or import all of these now. Let's see how these come out, okay? Custom, this one is large, right? That's a big ass list, I'm not gonna lie. And then you just copy pasta, bam. Update the 2 because it's in the bags over here. And that should actually help. Customize medium. Right. Update. I forgot to change the hitbox. There you go. Now it highlights when you get over it. It's a good example of like hitbox or colliders. Move this one. Get that off of there. Bam, bam. All right tile. Look at that. You can flip it. Why the heck are these like this? Hold on. Is it because they're upside down? I doubt it. It's like they're blocking each other. Hold on. Wait. I have many questions now. What the hell's that one? F8, that one's 1, that one's a 1. Did I upload the wrong one? Did I scale it wrong? Let's do medium tile. Might have saved over the medium tile with the small tile. So this one should be large tile. Ah. There you go. That was what was confusing me. Don't know why this one's all weird. See if we can fix it. Small tile. There you go. I'm gonna fix the grid real quick. That actually might be the problem. Go to grid. 1 to 1. And let's check it out. Yep. That's all that matters. That shit was confusing as hell. Okay. And now let's see if we can get these going. Cool. Wow. Yeah. I mean, if you need that in particular, you could always make an oddly shaped dungeon. I do love that. I could just sit here and build dungeons all day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to. But I could. That is why I made this mod. My OCD. So yeah. Okay. So it's gonna take some tweaking and remembering which ones I've uploaded. So this one's large. Trying. And I might have to actually might also be the play. Just do it from the base so the camera doesn't have to readjust all the time. Cool. Bam. Customize. Small triangle. Exhilarating after the Elden Ring gameplay, I know. No, I needed a break, honestly. Whew, fighting gods and stuff. It was intense. It was a good match. It's a good match. But ultimately, I'm fucking tired. This is gonna suck. I mean, you can just move it with this. But where's the fun in that? You could do that. But I want it to snap into place. That's where programming is useful. I guess you could just do like a piece of the thing is broken off. Okay. Small on top. So if you wanted to make a diagonal staircase or like a short one up against the wall. One's right angle, one's normal. That's the difference there. And we'll put it up against the square one. Maybe like that. So it's very clear where each one stops and the next one begins. Okay, that should also help. Concave. Large, yeah. Large concave tile. I don't know if anyone noticed me do that before, I acknowledged it. That's funny. Let's see. This is a medium concave tile. Damn this camera. Oh. Huh. No hitbox. That explains it. What the hell? It was locked. I needed a key. Alright. I'm gonna try and get one more done. Just want to stream for like 2 hours. It looked like I erased it, but I pasted it twice. Selected all, pasted it once, and then it just didn't show the thing I pasted, so hitbox is fine. A round tile. God damn it. Medium round tile. And then the large one. Bada bing. Yeah, I'll just drag them all over. Yeah, we'll do that. Uh-oh. Perfect example. Alright. Alright, exactly. See this slice right here? I fucked up on the UVs for this, but we can go fix it right now. It's the medium one. Okay, hold on. Go to UV editing. Which one of these is messed up? Not this one. And not these ones. Huh. Those are fine. And those are fine. This one. Okay, now I actually don't know what the problem is there. Medium brown tile. Let me just make sure that's the one. Okay, so yeah, that's the problem. Maybe it's a double layer? I genuinely don't know. Generate UVs. Cube projection. Correct aspects. Yeah, should be good. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. If you need to fix the UVs of something, you select the faces here, over here, then you wrap. Typically that works, but I don't know if it will right now. It's a very strange glitch. Normally there's an easy way to detect it, but it's not working. Yeah, cube projection, that's fine. Keep hitting shift instead of control. Unwrap. Cube projection. Should be good. You do a lot more math than you think as well. But like the whole like locations and stuff, finding out where things are, it's a lot of multiplication and oh. Did it backwards. But yeah, it's also scaling, like if I need it 0.745 scaled as opposed to 0.183 scaling, you know? Yeah, I don't realize how much math I'm doing all day, but it's part of the game. That's how it works. Make sure that's working. So cursor to world origin, selection to cursor. We will export. Is this large? No. I fucked up. We need to be doing medium. I see. Unwrap. One of them's like warped. Cube projection. I think the size is 4 bricks in. I'll try to remember that. I look for it every time. Four bricks in. Okay, hopefully that's good. Yeah, that's just the scaling there. That makes sense. Okay. Damn it. Medium round tile. Select it. Export. Bam. Let's just do this to change the file real quick and update those, even though we'll change them back. Okay. All right. I'm so glad I get to just chill today, honestly. Medium round. Damn it. I'm gonna try something daring. Okay. Okay, copy paste. Yeah. I just want to make sure I get this right. Okay. 1. Damn. Here we are. Wait. Bam. Damn it. Not scaling from where I want it to. That sucks. Probably needs to be like right here. Okay. Object. Origin to 3D cursor. There we go. Origin to 3D cursor. This is driving me fucking crazy. What? I'm like, how did I do it before? Also, I realized it's like backwards for some reason from the other one. Like this singular one. That helps. Bounding box, maybe that might help. Global bounding box center. Still doing it from there. Local. I'm just gonna line it up. Keep scaling it. So half of that. Yeah. Okay. That's meticulous. Okay. This is the actual way to do it. Ready? This is how you line shit up. It's smaller. Okay. Make it about the same size. And then... Okay. Make that the new origin. In the corner. Okay. I'll make this the new origin in the corner. And then you line them up. There you go. That's crazy that it still doesn't scale. There you go. Just a bit smaller. I think this is the old one. Because this one seems smaller. Yeah, by like a pixel. Let's see if it lines up on this side though. Nope. Okay. Has a line up over here. It's on the right side. Down to the microscopic, the subatomic zone, if you will. Yep. Good replacement. Because they can always scale it in the game engine themselves. Just needs to fit in the modular system. It needs to be smaller, a little bit smaller than the other pieces, so they can all fit together. Okay. You could, of course, make them like pixel perfect, like that method I just showed you, but instead of lining them up overlapping, you line them up like conjoined, and then you get rid of anything in between, like this wall. Oh. That wall in there. It just saves polygon space for video games. Like, it's less to render on the computer and stuff when you have hollowed out stuff like that. So it's always good. And now Damn, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, okay, so move it over there. Bam. And then delete. Now that we set origin. Boom. All of that just so we can essentially recreate that one. Well, let's not get rid of it just yet. Because this one has the proper UVs. Or a little bit bigger. Bam. Let's save it. Let's export it. Yep, it's a medium round tile. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. This is technically a different file, so hopefully it works. Yay, it worked. You just take the one that's not broken, you plug it on in. Okay. All that to fix the face. Yeah, of the side they may not use. That's funny. Let me just make sure it lines up pixel wise. Yep. It would be like this. That's the proper scaling of the image. Like if you look at the picture, this is like the full image, and then this is like it cut into a rounded shape. If you wanted rounded stairs up a place, and you know, I guess it's like kind of like we already have stairs, but this is like if you want decorative kind of a pathway, or like leveling, you know, like a kind of hill, natural terrain. Doesn't look too natural, but it's better than nothing, you know. Small acute, I believe that's what these are. Yeah. Well, that was a whole process. Medium acute tiles, they're like right at the top, so it should be easy. Probably would be easier if I exported them into like their own thing, like the stairs get their own thing, ramps get their own thing, half walls get their own thing, because then I could just like pop into the folder, import everything fast as hell, and dip on out. Get this again, just large acute tile. Because it's a big ass list that I'm sorting through. What is even happening right here? I guess that does look kind of cool. Well, damn, that was way longer and way more time consuming than I thought, but that's exactly why I wanted to stream it. Just to kind of document, show people that, like, an amateur like me can do it, even though it's time consuming. You just gotta learn it. I learned it from YouTube tutorials. I'm not really a tutorial. I'll teach what I'm doing as I'm going along, but I'm just making a mod specifically for Dungeons and Dragons. It's not like Or well, yeah, I play a lot of D&D. I'll be honest. Damn, I'm tired. I woke up at like 4 in the morning 12 hours ago, but I was also working hardcore that whole time, so I may actually stop it. Just cut stream for now. That was good. It was a good little stream session just to get something out into the world, you know. Also, damn, there's a lot of pieces. I forgot that, like, it took me a long time to make all of these individually, but the exporting part was like one of the hardest parts. So I'm essentially just doing the hardest part again. So hopefully I can find a way to like streamline it, make it way faster. That way I can blast through this mod. And I wanted to do like D&D streams and stuff, but this is what was slowing me down. Scaling these and making a variety of them. Like after I scale them, like make one set in Tabletop Simulator that's scaled properly, I can change the textures and UVs, and I can make like stone, metal, water, dirt, sand, gravel, like a bunch of different tile sets. So that's gonna be cool. So the work is like a one-time thing and then you're good though. So it's worth the effort. At least that's I could say about that. But I am super tired. So it was just a chill stream today. We're waiting for Star Wars. I said when we beat Elden Ring that essentially the next thing I'm streaming is Star Wars, so I'm just gonna be kind of chilling for the next 2 days. I may not stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be kind of busy helping my mom. But yeah, after that I'll try to stream something else. Also just chilling. Probably not this. Just thought this would be fun to stream because I needed to do this. So it's a way to force myself to be productive. It's like, well, I'll stream my progress so I can explain what I'm doing the whole time. But yeah. Normally also I don't make it as tedious as this one, but I had the piece right here to replicate and scale off of, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do like the Swift version just to get it done. Damn, the walls. There's this right here is probably where a lot of the pieces lie. Actually, deceptively a large amount. And then these ones are part of it. This is technically part of these. But the walls are also part of this, because these are the corners for the walls. It all goes together. It just kind of all has to get put in over time. So yeah, I mean, some pieces have priority in my head, like the base plates, the walls and corners are like the main things that I want to get in. So I might stream that like a day or two. Damn, am I tired. Alright, I'll see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I can't wait to be a Jedi again. That's gonna be fun. I fucking love Star Wars, let me tell you.